5. 75, good luck. Alright, let's just play the King's Indian. We'll play with c5. Okay, we'll play e5. I think this is like the Bobby Fischer variation where you put... I can show you after this game. It's actually quite nice. Okay, giving away the light square bishop. I will immediately jump on that. And too afraid of this position per se. Let's play a6, stopping knight b5. Sometimes in King's Indian it's critical to play semi-positional. Okay, now he's a hanging bishop. And it's an easy win. Wow, what a move. Okay, but I can go here. So his bishop is hanging, as is his queen. And if necessary, I have this nice in-between move. Well, not in-between, just a double attack. Winning the knight, and a very nice win. The bishop is also hanging. Here's signs. Now, what I want to show here is, this is actually very common. The idea here is black is able to completely lock the center up to, and this pawn on e5 serves as a way to attack f4. The pawn on c5 slows b4 down. Because now if you play a3, I'll just go a5. I had a game here where I played e5 and I was able to generate a huge kingside and queenside play because it's kind of hard for white to do anything. Now, it's not that common, so it's a great surprise weapon against people that don't know how to play against the King's Indian. And I went for something quite simple. I just went for this push. You could take the bishop or the knight. Either one is okay. Getting rid of his light square bishop makes my life a little bit easier. Even though the center opens up, you can't really do anything. Like, my goal is just to maneuver my knight to e5, and I'm fine. Now, e5 was just an overkill, and I'm able to just simply win the knight and win the game. As you saw, there was the game there from the King's Indian and the bullet game, and I kind of want to show you what I did in my game. So this was an over-the-board tournament. I played this in Montreal in 2019. So Lefrancois, who's, as you guys know, a dear friend of mine, another fellow streamer, he ran this tournament. It was an I Am Norm tournament. It was my first round game. I think I was quite rusty, but in my first 4 games, I won every game. So it's kind of a sign of what's going to happen. So it was a King's Indian. It kind of transposed into it. And I played the c5, which is, as I said, not a common idea. The point is, as you see, it's exactly what happened in that bullet game. I played for this knight f4 idea and just played f5. I should have probably played f4 just to lock up his bishop, but my simple goal is just to bring the knight into the game. f4 here. Now the idea is if takes, I can even take back. And the point is knight h5 and knight f4 is coming in. Maybe I take the bishop, bishop e5. Black actually can exert a lot of pressure here. He elects to not take, and I just keep on pushing my pawns. a5 simply stopping b4, knight e2, bishop d7, b3, and I played b5. Now, I think here he kind of missed the idea. The point was if he takes, I have queen b6, with the idea of a discovered tag going after his king, and I'm going for this, bishop takes b5. So my king is safe, I'm attacking on the king side and on the queen side, and I'm eventually just able to break through, open the A file. Now I open on the king side, eventually winning material. I played rook f6 just to stop any bishop e6 shenanigans, because if I play knight f2, there's this nice little trick where he can go check, and then I get mated. Check, blocks, and mate. So I just played rook f6, I played knight f2 here, and I just had a very beautiful finish here where I sacked my queen and played f2, and he resigned. If his queen moves anywhere else, I can just do the same. And I have an overwhelming advantage. Not to mention that I don't even have to do this. I can go check first, which is probably even better. Rook g1's coming next. So there you go. That's my game, which was actually quite similar to that bullet game that we just saw me play.